Good morning. So today I'm going to tell you about my book that I read, which is The Kindness of Enemies by Leila, Aboulel. So this book tells two stories. It tells a story that's present day and a story from the 19th century. So the present day is about Natasha, who is a history professor, and she studies Amal Shamil, and she's living in a world that's after 9/11. Also, she's half Russian and half Sudanese, and she's Muslim. So she really is facing a lot of things because she's foreign and she's Muslim. So she has a hard life, but it makes it easier studying about Amal Shamil because she feels as though they have some type of connection. But the second part is also about Amal Shamil, his son, and Anna, who is the princess of Georgia, who was married to a Russian militant. So on that side, it's just saying what Amal Shamil did, and it's also talking about Jamaluddin's life, who is Amal Shamil's son, who he gave away to the Russians. And Jamaluddin, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce these names, but he is Muslim at that. And Russians aren't Muslim at that time, like they're Christian. So usually they will be forced to Christianize him, but he's left to live as a Muslim, and he's actually not mad about fighting in the war, even though it's not really like to his religious beliefs and everything, because they don't follow the same thing as him, and he just lives a different lifestyle as them. But he kind of has no choice but to live with what they offer and the way his lifestyle is. But back to Natasha's life. So, like I said, she's a professor, and she has a student in her class named Oz. His actual name is Osama, but she doesn't like to call him that because it's 9/11 and his name is Osama. So it just doesn't really flow. And his mother actually has a sword, has Amal, not any sword, Amal Shamil's sword. And like I said, Natasha researches him, so she's very interested in his mom and why she has a sword and what she knows about them. And if you read the book, you'll understand more about it too. And like I did, but I don't want to tell you because I don't want to spoil it for you. So personally, I think the book was okay, but it really wasn't my cup of tea. But once you go black, you can't go back. So that's how I felt about the book. I had to read it. So, it was pretty good. I would suggest people who like history should read it, or people who face a lot of cultural problems. As for Muslims, or not even Muslims, like just anybody who just feels, what's the word, discriminated for their religion or their belief, anything. If you have like strong feelings towards that, you might have a real self-detect connection. So I would advise y'all to read this book. Also, I would like to say that personally, I couldn't really, like, I can make a connection because, as you can see, I'm African American, and we face struggles just as Muslims do, but at the time, it was way worse. Oh, I didn't tell you. So I'm going to just tell you one little secret. So, like I said, Osama and Osama, but Oz is his real name. So, I'm going to tell you how he got locked up. So, he was on the porch with his the sword, Amal Shamil's sword, playing around. And the neighbors took it upon themselves to call the cops, which was so rude because he wasn't even doing nothing. Because he Muslim and he got a sword. Why he gotta be a terrorist? Why can't he just be on his porch chilling? He just want to have fun. He wasn't even cutting nobody. So, that's what I'm going to tell you. Also, I'm going to tell you that you will understand what the title is the meaning of the title if you read the book. Trust me.